Chapter 24, Dr. LaPierre. It was my secretary who first called my attention to it. Dr. LaPierre, I thought the Positive Action Group was disbanded. It is, I confirmed. All their activities have been canceled and their web page has been taken down. It's as if the club never existed, which is fine with me. I see, she said in a confused tone that communicated the exact opposite. She didn't see at all. Is there a problem, Carol? I asked. In reply, she slid her laptop in front of me on my desk. I immediately recognized the design of the school website and the page itself. Are we going to take this lying down? Dr. LaPierre had no right to close us up for what the Friends of Fuzzy did. Pagers unite. We need to fight for our rights. I remained calm. Principals did not panic. Carol, I said. Page Cameron Boxer. The announcement went out over the PA. I waited 5 minutes, then 10. No sign of the Boxer kid. Carol, get Peter Fanshawe in here. He was already spouting excuses when he entered my office. I know we haven't sold even a fraction of the tickets, but if we... Never mind the raffle. I swiveled the laptop so that he could see the screen. What's the deal with this? Principals didn't panic. Guidance counselors did. But that's impossible. The PAG is disbanded. Apparently, I told him, not everybody thinks so, and your Cameron Boxer didn't respond to my page. He shrugged. Well, yeah. Wait a minute. You think Cameron posted that? I'm all ears if you have another suspect. Go find Boxer and bring him here. I cooled my heels while Peter tracked the boy down. I had paperwork to do, but I just couldn't concentrate until this issue was settled once and for all. When a principal makes a decision to close a school club, it shouldn't take 2 tries to have it happen. That web page was a direct challenge to my authority. When Cameron was right there in front of me, I didn't pull any punches. Exactly what do you think you're doing? I had to give him credit. He was a good actor. He honestly looked like he had no idea what I was talking about. And when I showed him the web page, the shock on his face seemed completely real. There was an Oscar in that kid's future. Well, I prodded. I didn't do it, he swore. I wasn't buying that. Maybe you didn't do the actual web design, but you're the PAG. He shook his head. There is no PAG. I shut it down like he said. Peter spoke up. Cameron, this is no joke. We need the truth. If you didn't do this, you have to tell us who did. I don't know who did it, he said. I had no patience for that. You don't seem to realize the amount of trouble you're in right now, Cameron. Take a moment to think about how it will feel to be suspended from school. Think about the conversation I'll be having with your parents. Think about the black mark this will leave on your permanent record. He regarded me in abject misery. I'm telling the truth. I don't know who put that on the website, and I don't know how to find out. It was happening before, too. These extra events and meetings would get called, and I wasn't calling them. I know it seems like I was a big shot in the group, but I really didn't do anything. I just started it, and other people took over. They loved it more than me then, and they miss it more than me now. It must be one of them who's doing this, but how will I ever know which one? I'd always thought Cameron Boxer was an unimpressive, unmotivated, lazy student. Now I knew better. He was a brilliant schemer and tactician. Not only had he avoided the blame, but he'd found a way to push it off on more than 700 former club members. He'd given me so many suspects that he'd effectively given me none at all. How could I ever interrogate 90% of my school to get to the bottom of this? Well, he wasn't going to get away with it. If he thought he could bamboozle John LaPierre the way he bamboozled his hordes of followers, Cameron Boxer had picked the wrong principal.